Perfect weather. Sun's out. Let's get right into it. All right, guys. What's up? And welcome to Elite Team Travel Adventures. And if you can tell by the tone of my voice and by the caption and the thumbnail, this is not going to be a very positive video for the most part. It is what it is. But this is a very necessary video. So what I would kindly request from the viewers, whether you are new, and if you are, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you'll subscribe. I hope you do. And if you decide to do so, I greatly appreciate it. For all the viewers, be sure to like this video. This video might help someone in the future when it comes to recovering stolen property or lost property in Japan or anywhere else. It might be useful. Be sure to hit the share button as well as I get into my little situation while I'm on my way here to the gym, walking around, right? What was once a beautiful Nakahara, Kawasaki, which is slowly becoming something else that I can't recognize. Anyways, my shirt was stolen in Japan. Yes, in a public place. And it did happen in the gym. For those of you that have been watching my lives, my live streams, a couple of them that I did, yes, everything that I said is true, and basically this pre-recording is just to kind of corroborate what I did talk about in those other videos that were posted before, unfortunately, which can't be helped. A few other videos were posted to the members only channel, well, on the members only section, so go ahead and check that out, and hopefully that can give you some more insights as well. But to make a long story short, my shirt was stolen, and I had to file a police report because even though it was stolen in a gym that's locked with a security system, a scanner, you scan your key or whatever the case is, and with cameras, somebody was brazen enough to literally go into the gym and to take property that I accidentally left in the gym. Now for me, it's very significant because I have lived in several places here, right? Outside of just being in Kanagawa, I've lived, obviously, if you followed me for a while, you know that I lived in Aichi. I taught in Aichi, I still teach. In Tokaishi, I lived in Kansai, Osaka, in the Sakai area twice. And this is the first time that I've ever had a situation like this happen, where at any point in time, I left something and I wasn't able to recover it. Usually, here, if somebody drops something, even on the street, according to the lost goods law here, for the most part, people are able to recover it because those items are reported. They are brought to the local police stations and people can recover their goods. So as of right now, we're about maybe a little over a week, about a week removed from me actually discovering that it was taken. So I would say from November 15th, which was the date I believe it was taken, where I went and checked the footage. And today it is, I believe, November 23rd or 24th, about the 23rd or 24th. So just over a week. And as of right now, I have heard no updates from the local police where I made the report or from the gym as of right now. Yeah, this is not a good vlog. Usually, yeah, I'm having fun and I'm making a good vlog for you guys, a good video, but this is not that kind of video, This is not the kind of video that I want to make. Usually if you're in Japan, you're at a shrine somewhere, right? But this is not the case today. I feel like this is very necessary, and this is something that I want to chronicle, and I would like to make more content on the situation so you guys can see pretty much, what happens in a certain case scenario where you don't get your item, right? So maybe that's the upside of it happening to me, because I have a platform. Maybe if it happened to somebody else, they would, keep quiet and just do what they're told and just say, okay, well, just accept the situation. I'm not accepting this. So you might be asking yourself, why go hard for clothes, or what was taken, right? It's not a phone. It wasn't my phone. It could have easily had been a device. It could have very easily been a device, but in this case, it wasn't a device, right? Thank God. But however, that's not the situation. The bottom line is that something was taken. Okay? Now, this shirt is not an average shirt. This shirt has the name of the junior high school that I worked at 2 years ago, right? For some of my students who might be watching this video, I'm sorry, I will disclose the name of the school. The shirt has Yokosuka Junior High School written on the front breast, left breast of the shirt. Okay? So whoever has that shirt, you are in possession of a teacher's junior high school shirt. That shirt is specifically for junior high school teachers of the school for sports day. And it's a black shirt with embroidery in gold. Okay? It is not a uniform. It's not a uniform shirt. So if you go where I think you'll go and try to fit in, you're gonna run into a problem. Now, for anyone else who might be in the area, who might run into this article of clothing, here's what I suggest. And I'm gonna make this very astute. I would highly suggest that you take that shirt and you go to the police station near Musashi Kosugi and you go drop that shirt off. I highly suggest that. You go over there. Listen, you don't even have to tell them. I mean, you might have to tell them where you found it, 100%. But listen, if you go over there and you bring the shirt, whatever you want for the shirt, you just let me know. And we'll let bygones be bygones. But if you're gonna insist on keeping it, if you see this video, so I'm hoping it gets out to you. So I'm talking to you. If you can understand, great. If you can't, hopefully you can get someone who understands English, because I am not going to speak Japanese in this video, because I'm dead serious. Okay? Do not damage that shirt. Do not wear it. Well, you should have common sense not to wear it anywhere near Musashi Kosugi or in Nakahara or anywhere you are. Wear it in your house, wear it in your town, whatever the case is. It's a size 4L shirt, so God bless you. If it fits you, that's great. But you have stolen property, and you should return it. Bottom line, period. Right? I will be chronicling this. This is not going to be the end of it, and I will give an update to the viewers on this situation, because it is crazy. Everybody that I mentioned this to, it's like, yo, I've never, not even in New York. I'm from Brooklyn, and I have never been in a situation where I've been in a place that bummy, where somebody has stolen my shirt or any item of clothing that I have that is sweaty, or that I have sweat in that is wet. That is a 4-year-old gym shirt. Just return it. Listen, no hard feelings. Bring it to the police, because it is reported as a stolen or missing item and a report has been filed, they have a description of the shirt with the logo and everything on it. And now anyone who sees this thumbnail is going to have a description of that shirt. Okay? Currently right now we are in Nakahara. What's this? Maybe around the Kosigi area, in Kawasaki, okay, in Kanagawa, Japan. I'm heading towards the gym. It is Sunday morning, all right, and the kids are outside. They're playing tennis. The people are playing tennis. Children are doing sports. This is, for the most part, a family-oriented area. However, about several weeks before this happened to me, the police came to my house at around maybe 6 p.m. or so, 6 to 7 p.m. And they told me, they said, listen, somebody has been stealing bicycles, stealing people's property. I don't know about break-ins, but I'd assume that somebody is breaking into somewhere to get something. And it does happen, unfortunately, even in a country as safe as this, right? And in addition to that, there's also been reports, get this, of missing people. Missing people. People are going missing in Japan. Now, now what's crazy to me is this is local news. I don't really watch the news here like that because it's not that kind of situation where people are really paranoid or walking around. Look at the environment. Look, people are got their dogs. There's a school over there. Is that a school? It looks like a school. Over here, you got you have a school over there. You have a stadium. People are playing sports. No one is focused on crime and theft being up. But the situation is that especially in this area compared to where I lived several years ago, you have a higher population or an increasing population right now of foreign residents. And historically, wherever you have more people coming in from different countries and tourists, crime just goes up. And take it from somebody who comes from a place that has the highest amount of mixed populations in New York. That's something that is inevitable unless you could control it, which unfortunately in this case, it doesn't seem like they have a contingency plan for. Because based on what I understand, within the last 10 years, it got worse, right? More populated. And it's not the same place that I even moved into 2 years ago. Yeah, so definitely. If it was Aichi, now I know this would never have happened, 100%. Because in Aichi-ken, they don't do this to their teachers. They don't steal from teachers. You don't steal from teachers. But apparently, they do here in Kanagawa, in the Kanto area. I'm not going to throw Tokyo in there, but because it didn't happen to me in Tokyo. However, being what it is, until the situation is resolved to some extent, we'll just gotta pretty much keep that on hold and see what happens. おはようございます。お疲れ様です。はい。よし。どうも。そう、YouTube で。はい。So, this is the current situation. Now, interestingly enough, so Sunday I had realized, when I realized that it was missing. So right now, it is Sunday of the 24th, so last week Sunday, when I realized that it was missing. I went down to the gym a week ago, and in my mind I'm saying to myself, okay, I've been here before. I've left, maybe a canteen here, a clip, some earpods maybe once. It's somewhere else. Usually if you drop something, they pick it up, no one touches it, and you can get it back. That's how it works. So I went over there thinking that I'm going to be able to reclaim my shirt. And woe and behold, when I went to the staff, And they checked in the box, and I gave them the description in Japanese, told them what happened, and they looked in the box and they said, Inai. I said, what? I couldn't believe it, man. Like in my head, I was just like, man, like, yo, I could not process it. They took my phone number, they took my email address. They should have my information because I'm a member of Anytime at that gym. And they said, yeah, if we see it, we're gonna let you know. Mind you, they know they're not gonna see that. But at this particular place, they don't care. And I'm gonna throw it out there. This took place at Anytime Fitness Musashi Kosugi, right by the Musashi Kosugi station. That's just so big and sprawling, right there. Yeah, let's get it out there. So the heat is on, guys. Anyways, you know, these guys. Now, if you go and you Google Anytime Fitness Musashi Kosugi, and you see the ratings, they have a 3.1 out of 5 as of right now. I'm not gonna even bother to pull up my phone and show you because I did it in the other live. Go and check that live out. That is the current rating of the gym. Yo, which is interesting because most gyms that are well kept have slightly better ratings. You know, this is not even taking into account like the population, but the ratings are staggering. So now, the bottom line is I go and I file the report on Sunday. I go back there, right? And now I leave work at around 4 p.m. because I'm a teacher, right? And I get back there at about maybe 4:20, 4:25, maybe the latest 4:30. And they kept me from 4:30 until about 6:50, about 10 minutes to 7, going through footage, and they literally couldn't find, well, I wouldn't say they couldn't, because they saw a video of me actually walking out of the same, the changing room that I was in, where I had the shirt. You see me go in, I take it off, hang it up, I put my sweatshirt, and I come out. Same one I have on right now, this one. You can see the Hexera, the E logo on it, right? So now, mind you, they take this shirt. No, I'm sorry, they look at that footage and they see me going out. They see people walking around, walking near me, pretty much, and everything, and gotta be careful as we're crossing, whatever the case is. They have these guys on camera, they see their faces, and nothing calls to mind to say, hey, you know what? These people were nearby. Let's try to see if we can get some information from them. And I doubt they'll do that. So this is me stating my claim and doing my due diligence from an informative standpoint. What they decide to do is their business. But if you're gonna provide somewhere to train that you claim is safe, don't do it, you know, like it's a joke. Do it for real, right? So now, basically, they literally stall me and give me the runaround. Now they claim, according to the footage and the angles, that there is no evidence, quote unquote, based on what they typed into the translator, there is no angle of anyone taking an item or a shirt. And since there's no angle of them taking it, there is no proof of a crime. So there's nothing that they can do, according to them. Okay, so basically everything is thrown out for the most part, but you go through the process of having me literally bringing the document from the police report. the slip. You make a copy of it and you say, okay, well, now we have the number and we have the information. Okay, we'll contact the police. No problem. Now we know for a fact they're not going to contact the police. Nothing will come of it unless I don't, pretty much keep talking, and I won't shut my mouth. Absolutely not. I refuse to. And that is the situation. So, we'll see what comes of this. It is what it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, literally, after they claim that there's no evidence of a crime, which, that to me was just like a real red flag. They tell me, hey, you know what you can do? You can file damage claims. Really? Really? Oh, well, in order to file a damage claim, guess what? You have to have a proof of a crime. They know this. So they have me go down to the police station anyway. And guess what? The police told me, if we see it, if we find it, we'll let you know. But as of right now, there is no proof of a crime. Therefore, we cannot investigate. And I'll leave it there. So, there it is. And that's, as far as I'm concerned, the theft and the runaround. Now, as of right now, I'm not going to make any assumptions. I don't know who's involved. It might be deeper than rap. For all I know, I don't want to say it on, because I don't want to accuse anybody. But all I'm going to say is what you might be thinking after watching this video, or what I might be thinking might be the same thing. But we'll see what happens. Once again, guys, thank you so much. I'll keep you updated on this. And hopefully, if you're traveling to Japan, this doesn't happen to you. If you live in Japan, hopefully this doesn't happen to you. Wherever you are, especially if you're in the Kanto area, keep your wits about you. If you're in a public place, make sure that you watch your items at all times. Especially if you go to a gym, bars, anything, any public area. And if you leave anything behind, just know that there's a possibility you may not see it again, despite what anybody wants you to think. Thank you so much for watching my video. Stay tuned. And don't forget to check out my other content as well on TAC TV and also on Life of Japan podcast. See you guys soon.